Then he leaves behind the curtain. Timmy takes his spot. This is Kill Timmy!
Tony went from having panels that featured Guest of the Year candidates and fan favorites to whatever you consider the duo that was on Kill Tony episode number 741. Rosanne Barr and Pauly Shore joined Hinchcliffe on Monday, and let's just say this is a polarizing pair. Shore and Roseanne are two of the worst guests in the show's history, at least in my opinion. They range from unfunny at best to belligerent at worst. Tony, blinded to this not being a great pair, gave them a hero's welcome, telling us that they are two of the best guests in the show's history and calling Pauly Shore, of all people, one of the best comedians in the world. Two things that just aren't true. This was a theme throughout the night for me as I caught myself disagreeing with Hinchcliffe or just watching him lie for no reason.
Red Band and I just gave her a standing ovation. I don't think we've ever done that in 12 and a half years of doing this show. I don't think we've ever just given a guest a standing ovation. And that's exactly how I felt about him since the first time I saw him. A lot of people are like, he sounds like Dice, he's doing Dice, but it's like, that's a totally different...
I'm sure Tony was kicking himself for that intro, especially with how much Pauly Shore pissed him off throughout the episode. Shore rage baiting Hinchcliffe was one of the few highlights from the panel on Monday's episode.
So what was up with the cue cards? What's up with that?
You go ahead, Pauly. Like, I mean...
It makes sense. So, yeah, for sure.
No, that's not how it works, Pauly. Again, I don't know. If you're planning on doing this for the next 2 hours, you could shove that wig in your fucking mouth, buddy. Are you out of your mind right now? Pauly, take a sip of delicious water for a second.
Let's give it up to the Kill Tony band, killing it.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do that right now. Pauly, I'm about to beat the living shit out of you. I swear to God, you're going to be the first guest I ever beat up during the show.
Fuck are the comedians, bro? What the fuck? I know this is a political fucking rally here.
I know, the only ones here tonight are me and Roseanne, it seems to be. There's a wannabe host, control freak, and a sound effects specialist, Pauly.
You know why he answered to that so quick?
Why?
Because chubby people love sandwiches. They do. They love sandwiches.
Pauly's having a real breakthrough here. From 2.5 minutes ago. The first comedian that came out here absolutely bombing tonight goes by the name of Pauly Shore, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought I've laid my heart out for you this evening, and that's all I can do. You know what I mean? I don't have the best jokes.
My hopes were not high for this episode in terms of entertainment or funny moments for Shore or Roseanne. My tempered expectations were rationalized after Pauly went on a near 2-minute rant about nothing to start the show. It was at this point, not even 10 minutes in, that I knew we had a train wreck on our hands. Despite my distaste for the panel, I was hopeful some of the acts on the show would carry some of the weight in terms of entertainment value, and during the second half of the show, it definitely did. With Timmy No Brakes, Sir Winston Pickles, and Tristan Bolling. We just had to endure a lot to get there. The real turning point for the episode came when Timmy No Brakes hit the stage. He's easily the fastest rising star in the Kill Tony universe right now, and every time he's on, he brings something fresh and unpredictable. Timmy's ability to control the crowd, getting them to play along in a game of charades, was classic No Brakes, and to see someone with that much crowd control is insane.
Okay, who likes charades? Yes, horny. Okay, there is not enough time. It was horny officer gives Asian girl huge cream pie after deep cavity surgery.
Using his real name as the character he played during this bit was also a pretty funny nod.
That was my impression of a generic white guy named Tim Stifler from San Diego, and I'm glad I'm not that pussy. That guy fucking sucks.
Wow.
Just a boring, sad little Jew.
Is he a Jew? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm working on him. I made him Jewish. Small dick Jew. I shaved off about 4 inches of my cock for the character.
The interview from No Brakes was on a whole different level as he came out with a script and directions for the Kill Tony crew to follow. It was a scene that finished with Tony leaving the stage and Timmy No Brakes becoming the host, a reality I think we all wish we could live in. This was seriously one of the best interviews in the history of the show. Seeing Hinchcliffe that uncomfortable and Timmy in his element was so good.
Timmy, you know me. Nothing but respect. Whatever you want, whatever you need. You're the
Whatever I want? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I took care of the interview tonight. Here are your scripts. This one is for D Madness.
I need to be honest with everyone. I've waited long enough. Spotlight.
A spotlight shines on Tone.
I have AIDS.
The lighting returns to normal as the rock monster from Fantastic Four strikes a sad tune. John, these play sad keys. Take it, Red Band.
It's stage 4. When it's stage 4, you turn red.
Tone shushes Red Band by gently pressing a single finger to Red Band's lips.
We knew my promiscuous gay lifestyle would catch up to me sometime. You have to let me go.
Red Band takes a deep breath, preparing to deliver one of the funniest riffs in the show's history. It bombs really hard.
Yes. Never mind, Timmy. You host the show.
Then he leaves behind the curtain. Timmy takes his spot. This is Kill Timmy. Heidi, let's get a basket of garlic bread for the table. The man I'm about to bring to the stage is without a doubt going to have the best minute in the show's history. The combination of words and sounds will change comedy forever. There is absolutely no way he won't live up to the hype I am building for him right now. The Napoleon of Complex. Some people are saying the next big thing. This is Tony Hinchcliffe. Tone, how long have you been attempting stand-up comedy? So 18 and a half years, Tone. Okay, let's do this. I want to hear your best joke in 18 and a half years. No pressure.
I gotta say, the opportunities that you give people.
Here's a small joke book. D, hit your line. You have the final line, D. I forgot D doesn't know how to read. Yeah, you could take it, Tone. You could take it.
One set earlier, we got the return of Sir Winston Pickles, and I'm so happy he's a steady presence in the Kill Tony universe. I believe this is his third time on the show, and somehow he just keeps getting better and better. This was an excellent on-brand 60 seconds from the diabolical clown. Pickles packs so many jokes that are based off of great premises for his clown persona. Truly a pleasure to see him every time that he's on the show.
There were more arseholes on I-35 than in Ed Gein's lampshade collection. My neighbour was arrested yesterday for cutting his wife and kids up with a chainsaw. I only went to see him last week and asked to borrow a chainsaw. He said he didn't own one. No one likes a liar, Derek. What's with the 15-mile-per-hour school zones in this country? There's no way I'm taking a bullet in those fucking war zones. I did a dyslexia joke last week, and you should see the blowback my neighbours are getting.
Jack Shaw, one of my favorite Golden Ticket winners, got the show started and had probably his worst set he's ever had on the show. This is another thing Tony and I disagreed with after he said this was one of his favorite minutes from Jack, which is wild. I'm a huge Jack Shaw guy, and I feel like this was nowhere near his best in the set or interview department. However, even though he struggled for most of these 60 seconds, he still managed to get a big laugh at the end with his final joke.
But I'm not confident. I'm Jewish, man. We're an indecisive people. Even our name is Jewish.
In a set centered around confidence, you have to admire Shaw's confidence here to grit his teeth through the first 45-ish seconds to no reaction to ultimately get a good pop at the end for a solid joke. Great stage presence and awareness here from Shaw. Ashley Steinmetz was the first bucket pull of the night, delivering unquestionably the bomb of the night.
Oh, I got the mic. Now it's going to go great. There you go. I said hi to a guy on Hinge, and he sent me back a 60-second voice memo. That's been happening a lot more lately. Now they love bomb before the first date. It's getting really fucking weird. Right?
Not only did she bomb, but she was on the stage for far too long. Long enough for Pauly and Tony to have a pissy little back and forth, and for Roseanne to lambast this lady for like 90 seconds.
It doesn't seem like you have a lot of respect for comedy if you come up there reading notes. You didn't even fucking memorize your fucking shitty act. That's rule number one. You should know that. You should at least memorize your shit and get some delivery.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? Delivery? A joke is a premise and then a payoff. Yeah. You don't even have any fucking punchlines. And my advice is don't quit your fucking day job, bitch. But don't disrespect us with that shit just because you have a vagina. Yeah. Okay? I'm 72. I don't have time to fuck around.
Yeah! It's one thing to roast open micers for the bit, but to just berate and be a total C-word is just annoying and tough to watch. But if you believe Tony, Ashley should have just kissed the ring and been thankful to get this criticism from such a legend. Roseanne attempts to give criticism throughout the show, telling Jack Shaw to diss on his mother, telling another bucket pull to act messed up during his set, among other ridiculous pieces of advice that aren't attainable or constructive.
Don't yell at me, Roseanne. Please don't yell at me.
After bomb, we finally got some laughs by way of Tristan Bolling, one of these show's first golden ticket winners. Watching Bolling do stand-up is like taking a time machine in the Kill Tony universe to a simpler, arguably better time. He killed here. His endearing and sweet demeanor made it easy to elicit chuckles. This minute was a breath of fresh air on an episode that up to this point had been hard to watch.
I'm a cat guy. I got 2 cats. We like cats? Yeah. Hey. Fine. Yeah. Pussy. When I say I love pussy, that's what I'm talking about. You know, people are like, I want to crush it. I'm like, really? I want to snuggle it. I got a black cat and I got a Puerto Rican cat. I know she's Puerto Rican, all right? She rolls her R's when she meows. I mean, like, Tiny, what are you doing? She looks at me like, and it... which I know just means stupid. Like, I know. What makes your other cat black? He doesn't pay rent. I'm kidding. My name's Tristan. Have a good night.
His interview featured a lot of Tony giving him his flowers, and he does deserve it. With how many golden tickets Tony has given out recently, it's easy for guys like Bolling to get lost in the shuffle, so it was good for him to come back and remind us how good he really is and always has been.
Probably weren't that good at the beginning, and now you're great.
Nah, I fucking ripped day one.
Yeah.
But...
He was actually really good.
Blake Jones was next, and he continued the momentum with a textbook Kill Tony minute. This is some solid film for anyone attempting to go on Kill Tony to watch, I think. This is a by-the-book, self-deprecating set that always gets a response from the crowd. This is probably an example at its basic form. If you want to see it at a higher level, watch J.J. Alexander or Mason Bird's Golden Ticket sets. They did practically the same thing.
Yes, I look like ZZ Bottom. I look like the Duck Dynasty brother got kicked out for doing gay shit. Just, Blake, you're 40. Please turn your fucking hat around. Mama, I can't, because when I do, I'm starting to look like Forrest Gump, you know, just... I'll start running. Gotta shave, because the women that tend to like this beard also tend to like Oxycontin. It's a lot of them Tweety Bird shirts at the gas station bitches. Just... Cookie Monster pajama pants and Crocs, you know, like... You guys know Heather. Hell yeah.
Comedians are probably seeing that this gets results and are using these types of minutes on the show. It's not a bad thing, and it mostly does translate to good sets. It's just an observation that I had. Alrighty, guys, and that was my episode review for Kill Tony, episode number 741. What did you guys think of this episode? Was it a good episode? Was it a bad episode? Was it just okay? I gotta know. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check the links down below as well. You can like me on Facebook at Treep Talks. Follow me on Twitter at Treep Talks, or follow me on TikTok at Treep Talks Clips. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.